Hello everyone and welcome to the book party. I am so excited to be doing this. I love these books. My name is Leah Silvius. I'm a high school teacher. I am married to a kindergarten teacher and we are high school sweethearts. We have 3 kiddos of our own. I have a boy who's 4, a girl who is 2, and a newborn as well who is also a girl. And when we were pregnant with my son, we wanted to build a library for him because we're really big advocates for reading. So we went to Goodwill, Target, Walmart, discount centers, got all the books, built him a whole library. And then about 6 months later after having my son, I had my first Usborne party and we got Usborne books in our home. And then that's all my son wanted to read. I'm telling you, my kids gravitate towards these books. They are high quality, they're super engaging, have great pictures and lift the flaps and things to keep your kiddo excited, but also they are about topics that I never would thought I would need a book about, like feelings, where do babies come from, why do tigers have stripes, things that I never thought I would have to need a book about. And not only that, but they're the same price as books you would get at Walmart and Target. So really, you're not spending any more money, but you're getting much better books. Now, as we watch this video, please make sure in the comments you're telling me what books you love so that that way I can get it on your wish list. We love our reusable sticker books. It's great because these characters carry throughout these books and the stickers are super, super thick. Time to Brush is one of them. We have things like All Better, Bear Wears Glasses. We even have a Christmas time one, which is one of my top favorites. And we have one to help your kiddos go night-night. We have Kisses, Cuddles, and Goodnight, and you can see that these come with these super thick stickers on the first page. And what's great about these is that they are reusable, so they pop from page to page, and if they get dirty or anything like that, you just run them under cold water and they get sticky again. And if they bend, you just put them in a paper towel and then iron them on low, and they'll go back to their shape. But what's great is you're putting these kiddos to bed. So you take their little stuffies and you give them their stuffies and you say goodnight to each one. And it's a great book to be able to send your kiddos off to bed. We also have the same characters in a new one called Feed the Animals. These come with discs in the back and they actually have this slot that you literally pop open and you grab the discs out. I love this book because it asks the kiddo to really think about what would each animal eat based on context clues in the page. So you can see like, would they eat the leaves or would they eat the honey? And then there is a slot up at the top that you literally drop it into and it's in their belly. Combined volumes are a great way to get the best bang for your buck. They come with multiple stories and a lot of them are illustrated. We also have them for our phonics books as well. And you can see that they are high quality and have these great illustrations to keep your kiddo engaged. We have things like Forgotten Fairy Tales of Brave and Brilliant Girls, Forgotten Fairy Tales of Kindness and Courage. We also have illustrated stories of dragons, illustrated stories of monsters, ogres, and giants, and a troll, illustrated stories from China, and one of our newer ones, illustrated stories of mermaids. We've got other topics, so let me know if there's something that you're looking for. But again, you're getting multiple stories inside of one book, and it's the best bang for your buck. One thing I love about Usborne is activities. They have activity books like magic painting, sticker books, things for folding like paper planes and origami, but so many other things like fingerprint stamping. They've got embroidery kits, so many cool topics. And what's great about them is most of them have very little mess for us. One thing I love is our magic painting book series. We have them for our younger kiddos with less overwhelming pictures. Each one comes with a paintbrush, but then they go up to older topics like for adults and teens, like unhurry and paint yourself calm. We also have so many different topics, like does your kiddo like dragons? Maybe they like narwhals and sea creatures. Maybe they like Cinderella or rainbows. We've probably got a magic painting book that's about it. And what's great about these is you can pull the pages out. They're perforated pages. I usually put mine on a cookie sheet for my kiddo with one of those sticky bowls with water. It comes with a paintbrush. You just give them water and you literally just begin to paint on the page and the water activates the paint automatically. So you can see as I move throughout the page, it begins to have even more pop up. And this is great for learning dexterity skills, keeping your kiddos calm or calming them down from a high energy activity, but also to calm your older kiddos as well. In addition, we also make amazing sticker books. I have younger sticker books like First Sticker Diggers, we have dragons, we have Build Your Own Monster Trucks, so many different things. And one of our greatest series is our Sticker Dolly series. We have these that are bigger and smaller, but we also have them that are chapter books where the stickers are available in the chapter books with a story. And what's really cool about our sticker books is, again, they all have perforated pages, and you can see in these ones that we're dressing up the character, and then it actually matches up with a character on a page for them to dress up, and there's a little bit of a story involved as well. I can tell you that my 2-year-old started doing these, and this can go all the way up through like 8 or 9 years old. But when you get into the chapter books, you can really carry those characters right on through as well. Books for learning how to read, we've got you covered. Don't worry. We have our first starters, School of Monsters. These are really great because they have all these characters that carry through the different books. But what's also awesome about them is that the words are color-coded, so your kiddo can start learning sight words that rhyme because they're reading the ones that are in color and you're reading the ones that are in black. It also has a great option at the back to teach you how to use this book as a parent, because I don't know about you, but I don't know how to teach my kiddo to read. My husband's a kindergarten teacher, that's his job. But if I wanted to get involved, I could learn how to do it as well. It also has sight words at the back for your kiddo to start learning at different levels. And it also, what I love about this, is teaches your kiddo how to draw the monster of the book. So if you're looking to draw the main character, they can learn how to do that. This is by the same author that also goes into Billy B and Hey Jack, which are really short chapter books that have less than 50 words per page and have sight words. And if you have a kiddo who also wants to try to get to reading on their own, we have other books like Billy and the Mini Monsters series, which is about a boy who finds monsters in his sock drawer. It has comic book style inside of it. It has word bubbles, but then it also has that classic style of chapter book with it inside of there. And what I love about these books is that they are engaging even if your kiddo can't read, because they've got the comic book style and the word bubbles. And so my kiddo's 4, he can still go through these and get the gist of the story even though he can't read yet, and he loves these books. Plus, a monster farts, and what kiddo doesn't like potty humor? Maybe your kiddo's a little bit older and they're looking to get into chapter books. We have things like The Secret Mermaid or Vlad, the Worst Vampire. And what's great about them is they have more words, but they do have some great illustrations inside of it to keep your kiddo engaged, and they're series that your kiddo can come back to time and time again. Maybe your kiddo's a little bit older and wants to learn something about, some of our extraordinary people in our lives that we've heard about, like Steve Jobs or Rosa Parks, or maybe it's Anne Frank or Neil Armstrong. And what I love about these is these are also illustrated, but keep the kiddo engaged in learning about them and what they did with their extraordinary life. And maybe your kiddo's even older and they want to read just pure chapter books. We have so many series. This is one of our newer ones, The Midnight Unicorn, with 4 different books in it. I mean, look how long this book is, right? So if you're looking for something off the beaten path that your kiddo may not have heard of before, we've got it, because you can't really find our books in stores. You can only find them on our site. So if you're looking for a new story that they haven't read before, we've got a chapter book for you. Do you have a first-time reader or a young reader? Don't worry, books are great for any age, even starting at 0. Even if your kid is holding a book upside down, they're still learning how to read. We've got amazing board books on things like sports, but also classic stories like Little Red Riding Hood and all those kinds of things that you would know and love. We also have touchy-feely books like That's Not My series. We have over 50 of these. So if you want That's Not My Snowman, we've got it. That's Not My Koala? Don't worry, we have that too. That's Not My Princess? That's Not My Truck? Yes. What's great about these is they have tactile feelings on every single page, and they're repetitive, so your kiddo can start learning different words as well. We also have things like Lift the Flaps, playing hide and seek, go peek, all those kinds of things. And what's great about our flaps is they are really super sturdy. So your kiddo, as long as they are being supervised, probably won't be able to rip them out. And we have touchy-feely with sounds as well, or lights and sounds together. What's great about these sound books is they all have a switch on the back for you to turn it off as a parent so it doesn't drive you insane. Our Don't Tickle series is one of our top sellers. Don't Tickle the Hippo is #1, but we've got Don't Tickle the Dinosaur, Don't Tickle the Tiger, Don't Tickle the Bear, Don't Tickle the Crocodile, and Don't Tickle the Unicorn. And it's all about don't tickle. Don't tickle the unicorn, you might make it neigh. Don't tickle the dragon, you might make it roar. And at the end of the book, there's of course, oh no, look what you've done, a party that they get to have. So it replays all their sounds, and then they have a little bit of a dance party. And again, you can turn that right on off on the back. What better way to engage a kiddo in a book than with a flashlight? Our Shine a Light series is super cool. We have topics like on a space station, dinosaurs, on a plane, in the ocean, on a farm, secrets of a vegetable garden, and a newer one where we have things like starting school or getting sick and feeling better. Really, you will need a flashlight with this one or a lantern of some sort, and you can just use a dollar store flashlight. This is our human body book. It's one of my all-time faves. We also have one about holidays and celebrations to be able to share with kiddos about different holidays and celebrations throughout the world. It's really cool. But every page is going to have like a question or something for your kiddo to find. And you take your flashlight, turn it on, of course, and you shine it behind the page. So it says, a new person is waiting to be born. Can you see her? And then you're going to go ahead and shine that light behind the page, and you can see the baby come through. What's great is that on the next page, it then explains what they saw. So here you can see we have like what's underneath their skin. So you go ahead and you pop it open, and you shine that light behind, and you can see the kiddo skeletons coming through. Really great series to engage a kiddo. They're super long too and introduce a ton of new vocabulary. All right, so we just saw a ton of my favorites, and let me tell you, this party is not over. Stick around because there's going to be even more posts. We're gonna have games, we're going to have even more videos that are dedicated towards topics that you are looking for. And so if you comment on every post in the party, you're also eligible for a prize. So make sure you stick around and come back to the group and comment on those posts. And not only that, but if you're like me and you just saw some amazing books and have a huge wish list, which is how I am every time I see books, I want to help you. Let me help you get books for free. All you have to do is have a party of your own. It's super easy. You literally invite your friends and family. I even give you the message to send to them. And then I do the rest of the work and you take home free books. Not only that, but if you book a party with me, it not only helps you get free books, but it helps our current party hostess get even more free books too. So it's a win-win, right? And you do such little work for free books. Who doesn't like free stuff? So if you've got a long wish list, message me because I totally want to help you get some for free. Stick around for the rest of the party because we've got more coming your way and you could win a prize too.